Today is the fourth day of February 2020, and boy, there's a lot of negative stuff being coming out on the airway about Abaco. So I'm happy to be here to shed some light on something positive that is happening in Abaco, and I'm so happy to share this video with you to see if for people that come together and can network, and they are so happy and jubilant, left their families from all over America to come back to Abaco after hurricane to try to help the members of their church and to rebuild their church. And I'm happy to report that these guys are working like ants. It's so proud to see people that can network like how they're doing here. This is their first building to be completed from the foundation. They had a group came from Nassau, Freeport to gut the place, to break it down, and another group came to make sure that it's worshipable. And I'm here to report that Jehovah, the true and the only God, lives and resides in Abaco. And I see these guys everywhere. And it's so sad in a country when you could see an organization like the Jehovah's Witness can do more for their members and this country and the island that's being devastated than the government. The government has built near no building, and they promise us that they will build no building, nor will they help to build any building so far. That has been through 6 months in. Not a building is being built. Not only 6 months in, not a building have been built, but neither contract has been given for the least among us, which is the kids, to get them back to some type of normalcy. No contract has been issued to rebuild either school in Dundastan. And lo and behold, the Jehovah's Witnesses has come from abroad. And I must report, as a proud Abaconian, how proud I am to see some positivity right behind me. Lo and behold, we have a new building, the first church and the only church to be rebuilt. All the grounds all cleared. These guys like ants, man, I'm telling you. I'm getting ready to put a new sign there. Coconut tree is up and running. And this Abaco is a good look to see that Jehovah lives. And I was talking to my good buddy, Todd Drakes, and the first time I went into the Jehovah Kingdom, I've been invited many times by Todd Drakes to have service, special service there, and I'm amazed. And I think they're the only church in Abaco that does it. They do not collect monies. There is no ushers of monies collecting this church. That is taboo. You don't do that in Jehovah's Witness Church, and I was shocked to see that. It's not about the money. A matter of fact, if you give to the Jehovah's Witnesses, it has to be a secret donation. You don't go around with your dollar match and your big envelope and be braggadocious about the member that put the most. He has become more special to the pastor because he puts more. This is the only church in Abaco that has never had a collection plate, never will, and they do all this of volunteer, of the goodnesses of Jehovah. All praise go not to no man. All praise goes to Jehovah. As we down here, the roof is on, beautiful roof, brand new, And everybody's going tin roof. And boy, these guys got this looking special. And I promised myself, if I'm alive and I'm not being caught up, I shall be here on the first day of service. I don't know what's going on with the other church, but so far, this is the only church and the only building that has been built from scratch in the entire Abaco, where we had a Category 5 storm. And it's through the goodnesses of Jehovah. Nobody takes praise. That is why they could micromanage, because all the praise and the glory and the honor goes to the true and living God, Jehovah, our God. And I thank God for being around Jehovah Kingdom and Jehovah Witnesses who are representing on Abaco and throughout the world the true God, the true Jehovah Spirit. And that spirit is resonating here in Abaco. And I'm looking forward to seeing my buddy Todd Drakes. I had to ask him about Kermit Bostwick. 50 years ago, Kermit Bostwick started Jehovah Witness in Abaco. And I couldn't remember what Kermit Bostwick's wife was for nothing in the world. But Todd gave me the name Carmen, and I'm so happy that I networking with Todd to fill me in of my 50 years gap in the Jehovah faith being here in Abaco. And membership is over 8 million strong and getting strong in Abaco. This is a testimony of how Jehovah love continues and his spirit continues to spread throughout the Bahamas and throughout the world indeed. And I'm happy to report to you that Jehovah lives in Abaco and will soon be ready for service. If you're looking for more positive video than this one, you have to be directly in touch with the spirit of Jehovah. Kai is in touch. That's why I'm delighted to send this message to all the witnesses throughout the world, New York, everywhere. You guys should be proud of your organization and indeed proud to be a serious witness of Jehovah, because he lives in Abaco on this date, the 4th day of February, 6 months after devastating storm. The spirit of the Jehovah Witnesses are still alive in Abaco because they represent the spirit of a true and living God. Long live Jehovah and his witnesses. Kai Case, and proud to share this video with you throughout the world. Kai Case. See you here on service next month. We're ready.